when people discuss this issue of semantics and delisting from parks into the Public Lands Act, okay, there's this implication within that they'll somehow be less protected. Now, you kind of talked about this, but I want to make sure that it gets tied to this question. And this question simply is, you've got the Parks Act and you've got the Public Lands Act. Which act provides more protection, if any?
It would totally depend on how the landscape is protected. So, as I said, I went through the Panther Public Land Use Zone. That's in the Public Land Act. Again, no motor vehicle access, very limited human access into the area, no roads, and all industrial activity in the whole area. It's a large landscape, has been stopped except for a couple portions that were grandfathered from the 80s that are finishing up. Compare that to just across the road from there is a place called the Wild Horse Provincial Recreation Area, which is about the size of my 7-acre acreage where I call home. It's actually less than that, and is a group campground area that people come and camp in, and that's very important that they get to do that recreation activity. That's underneath the Provincial Parks Act currently. You tell me which one is more protected, the one that's underneath the public land zone on the other side of the river that has no vehicle access, or the one that has cars and trailers coming in to recreate in it. The reality is, and you can't stress this enough, is both acts have different levels of protection, and it's about making sure that we have the opportunities to be able to protect different landscapes. But some of these landscapes need less protection, i.e., because that's why they're in the Parks Act, some of them, to be able to have less protection, which allows people to come and recreate there, or allows you to build a boat launch so people can launch into the lake. And that it's not necessarily that one act over another is able to protect a landscape better than another.